Hello, this is Russell Hawley from the Tate Geological Museum, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about mammoth hips. The hip complex is called the pelvis. If you have trouble remembering that, just think of Elvis, who spent quite a bit of time moving his pelvis when he was singing. So they rhyme, and you're welcome to use that, no extra charge. At any rate, the pelvis is important because it allows us to tell whether or not an elephant, or a mammoth for that matter, is male or female. What you do is you measure the distance from the center of the left acetabulum to the center of the right acetabulum. The acetabulum is the socket that the head of the femur or thigh bone fits into. So measure that distance from left to right acetabulum. Then you measure the diameter of the pelvic canal, this large hole in the center of the pelvis right there. Now, if that pelvic canal is narrower than the distance between the acetabula, you've got a male. But if it's the same distance, the diameter is the same as the distance between the acetabula, then you've got a female. And if you think about it, that makes perfect sense, because if you're a female mammoth, that hole needs to be big enough to shove a baby mammoth through. And even a newborn baby mammoth was still a pretty sizable chunk of meat. Now, sadly, the pelvis on D was run over by the bulldozer, and it's in about 1,000 pieces, so we weren't able to do this trick. But by looking at the overall size of D and the very great size and thickness of his tusks, it's almost certain that he would have been a male rather than a female.